Namaste. So this class will be a combination, well, it'll be about 3/4 hatha yoga with a little bit of flow, and then we'll end up with a 15 to 20 minute meditation at the end of class. Life has just been coming at us really, really fast. There's just been so many changes and so much going on right now in the world, and it's overwhelming, right? And we can only really take in a small part at a time, or we'll go crazy. And so it came to me in thinking about this class that the theme would be slowing down and taking care of us, taking care of what we can take care of, nourishing our own selves, our own time. Because even though life is moving really fast, we always have the ability to slow things down and to take things at our own pace and to take in just as much as we can handle in any moment, because that's how we take care of ourselves and that's how we are present for other people. So that's what our class today is going to focus on. So to begin, you will probably want a blanket or a firm, thin pillow to sit on, or a thicker pillow, depending on your hips. And you might want a yoga strap as well. We'll do some leg stretches. If you don't have a yoga strap, then a men's tie, or a bathrobe tie, or a jump rope would do just fine. So keep that handy, and let's start off with the centering. So find a comfortable seated position where you can be grounded and where you're not tempted to slouch, and that's what the blanket is for. So come to your mat. Come to this moment. Feel the weight of your body pressing into the floor. Feel the contact points between your body and the floor. And really sit down into your sits bones, finding those contact points, pressing down into the floor. Allow that to create a rebound in the spine, elongating the spine, finding your presence. Allowing the chin to be relaxed as the spine lifts, collarbones and chest open and wide, the shoulders relaxed away from the ears, and the shoulder blades descending down the back. Bring your awareness to your breath. And just notice, without feeling a need to change the breath, where you feel the breath in your body right now. Notice the sounds that you can hear, the feel of the air on the skin. Notice your mood at this moment. Is there some anticipation or some hesitation? Just allow whatever you find to simply be, just as it is. Take a few more full breaths. Allowing yourself to be present in this moment, in this time. And then if you wish, you can set an intention for today's class. to be present to this moment and allow yourself to work at a slow pace. So to slow things down. So slow and present is our intention. And then bring the hands together, palms touching in front of the heart. Exhale. Take an inhale, and if you wish, you can join me in one Om. Inhaling, Om. And drop the hands and gently lift the gaze. And we'll start class with a breath practice. This is one of my favorite breath practices. It's very calming and very centering, centering for the nervous system. It's called alternate nostril breath. So you can take your index and middle finger to the palm. Your thumb will cover the right nostril, and your ring and index and pinky finger will cover the left nostril. So we'll start breathing in on the left. So close the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. And continue on at your own breath pace for a couple of minutes. One more round. And the next time you exhale through the left nostril, allow that to bring the practice to a close. And open your eyes. And we'll start our warm-ups with pranic bath, which is a warm-up for the arms and hands. So bring your hands or your arms together, pinky sides together. Inhale the hands over the head. Flip them so that the thumbs are together. Lift them and then lower on either side of the body. So you're inhaling as you're raising the hands, and then they flip, and exhaling down. And one more time. Bring the hands to the knees. We're going to warm up the spine. Inhale. Exhale, round the whole spine towards the wall behind you. Inhale. Bring the belly forward, chest forward, chin lifts. Exhale, tuck the tailbone. Round the spine, chin drops. Inhale. Coming into a back bend. Coming between the arms, lifting the chin, exhale, round. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, round. Inhale into the back bend. And exhale back to a neutral spine. We'll come into a side bend. Lift the right arm up alongside the ear and then bend over to the left and straighten. We'll bend and straighten a few times. And then this time as you bend over, bring the arm around in front, sweep it around in front and lift. And one more time. And then bend to the left and stay. And then lift up and lower the right arm. Left arm rises alongside the head. Inhale, exhale, bend to the right. Inhaling up and exhaling, bending. And this time, continue on around, bringing the arm around in front and up. And then down and around. And then up alongside the head, and this time bend to the right and stay. Breathe. And then inhale, exhale, lower the arm down. And we'll take a twist. Bring the hands in front of the heart with the thumbs pressing into the sternum. As we twist, we're going to keep the nose in line with the hands. Inhale, exhale, twist to one side. Inhale through the center, exhale to the other side. Back to center and release the hands. And then we'll warm up the neck itself. So inhale, bring the chin towards the ceiling, and exhale the chin towards the chest. Slow movements, chin towards the ceiling, and chin towards the chest. Chin to the ceiling, and chin to the chest. And bring the head back to center, to neutral. Draw the ears over the shoulders, and then draw one ear towards the same side shoulder, pressing that shoulder away from the ear. Coming through the center, and coming to the other side, pressing that shoulder away from the ear. Coming through the center, into the first side. Really, you're pressing both shoulders down away from the head. And second side. And back to center. Draw the ears back over the shoulders for a neck twist. Inhale, exhale, look over one shoulder. Inhale through the center and exhale, looking over the other shoulder. Come back to center, and we'll come onto the side for a little more warm up. I'm going to do warm up the legs lying on our side. So you might want to take your blanket and take it under the head to support the head. So the legs are going to be at 90 degrees. You can just put your front arm down in front just to rest it there. All right, and then the top leg lifts up and down. Legs straight up and down and up and down. And then keep the knees together and just lift the foot and lower and lift it and lower. Going to do each one 3 times. And then extend the leg and draw it in towards the chest. Extend the leg long, in towards the chest, extending and into the chest. Stack the legs once more, and then keep the feet together this time and lift the knee and lower it down. Finally, we'll rotate the hip. So take the knee in a big circle 3 times, and then reverse the direction, go 3 times the other way. And then go onto your other side. Once again, the legs are at 90 degrees, and lift the top leg and lower it down, and lift and lower and lift and lower. And keep the knees together, lift the foot and lower it down, lifting it and lowering and lifting and lowering. And then bring the knee into the chest and extend the whole leg. Knee into the chest, extending the leg, knee into the chest, and extending the leg. And then stack the legs again, keep the feet together, lift the top knee and lower. And finally, we'll do big knee circles 3 times. Reverse the direction 3 times the other direction. Lower back down. All right, and you can move the blanket out of the way. But you'll want your strap for leg stretches. So draw the right knee into the chest. Take the strap around the ball of the right foot. Oh, sorry. Left leg should also be bent with the foot on the floor. And straighten the leg towards the ceiling. Press the strap into the foot into the strap. Relax the shoulders. And if your back of your leg, your hamstrings are tight, it's fine for the leg to be at an angle right out from the body, but it's more important that the whole leg be as straight as you can rather than bent with the knee bent. So keeping the knee extended gives you more benefit in the stretch. Then take both straps in the right hand and take the leg all the way out to the right, and the left knee falls to the left to keep you even. Breathe. And inhale the leg back up. Press down with the left foot. Shift the strap into the left hand. Lift the hips a couple of inches and then move them a couple of inches to the right. Extend the left leg long and take the leg across the body towards the left. The right arm can come out to the side in T. The right shoulder stays grounded on the floor. Palm is up. And if there's no problems with your neck, then you can turn your head to look at your outstretched hand. Inhale the leg back to center. Put the left foot down, shift the hips back to center, release the strap. Take the right ankle over the left leg and maybe stay here working the right knee open. Or maybe take the strap, lift the left leg, draw the strap under the left thigh and hold. Get a nice opening in the hip. And then exhale, lower both feet to the mat and draw the left knee in towards the chest. Strap goes around the ball of the left foot, extending the left leg towards the ceiling. Feel the stretch in the back of the left leg. Take both straps in the left hand and lower the left leg out to the side. The right knee falls to the right. Inhale the leg back to center. Take the strap in the right hand, press down with the right foot, lift the hips, shift them a couple of inches to the left, lower them back down, extend the right leg long, and take the leg across the body. Left arm is out to the side, shoulder is grounded, and if it's okay with your neck, you can turn and look at the extended arm. Lift the leg back up, remove the strap, shift the hips back to center, and take the left ankle across the right knee. Take the left hand, press out on that thigh. And then if you wish, lift the right leg, take the strap behind the right thigh, and breathe. Breathe into the opening. And then release the strap, lower both feet to the floor. We'll come into happy baby next. So draw the knees towards the same side armpit. And then bring the feet towards the ceiling as if you're going to walk on the ceiling. Take the hands on the outer ankles or on the outsides of the feet. Happy baby. And it's fine to move around. You know, this is a fun, gentle pose. So pretend like you are a happy baby. And then lower the feet to the floor. Roll to one side. Gently press yourself up to hands and knees, I think. Yeah, let's come to hands and knees. And we'll just do a couple of rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, exhale, round the spine towards the ceiling. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, round. Inhale. And exhale. And then come back to neutral. Come down onto your forearms. Slide the legs long. Lower the belly down. Coming into Sphinx pose. For Sphinx pose, your elbows are going to be right under your armpits. And you're going to, the fingers are spread wide. You're pressing your hands and your forearms down onto the floor. Pressing the tops of the feet into the floor. The legs are really active. So engaging the muscles of the legs while pressing the feet into the floor. You're going to draw the navel and the top of the pelvis away from the floor. This protects the low back and lengthens the low back. And then roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and onto the back and away from the ears. And then feel as if you are pulling the floor towards you and draw the chest through the arms. Now there's a tendency in this posture to lead with the head or the chin and lift the head, or to drop the head and look at the floor. We're going to be right in between those two, so there's no real strain or stretch on the neck at all. It's just in a very natural position. And the focus in this posture is on the heart, opening the heart. Even from this position down on the floor, can we open the heart and find our presence? So be aware of the whole body, from the feet to the fingertips, from the base of the spine to the top of the head, the heart, the back of the heart, and the whole ribs. Breathe into the belly. And then cross your arms in front of your chest, lower down, bringing your forehead down to your crossed arms. And take a couple of breaths. And then lift the feet, bending at the knees, and scissor the feet or crisscross the feet. Lower the feet back down, bring the hands under the shoulders again, press up to tabletop. We're going to do a couple of rounds of a kneeling sun salutation. This is a very slow and grounding flow. So starting either from sitting on your heels, or if that's not comfortable, a high kneel. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, bring them down to the floor and table. Walk the hands forward. Inhale into half plank, not dropping the pelvis, but keeping engagement in the belly. And then exhaling into puppy dog. Take a breath in. Exhale back into table. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, table. Walk the hands forward. Inhale into half plank. Exhale into puppy dog. Inhale here. Exhale, table. Inhale the hands all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. And now come back to table. Walk the hands forward. Shift back into puppy dog. Tuck the toes under. Lift the knees off the floor. Keep the heels lifted from the floor. One long line pressing back towards the feet. Downward facing dog. You can pedal the feet, bringing the one heel and the other into the floor. So notice this isn't a push-up position or a plank position. We're shifted back, and to do that you have to really bend the knees to come back into downward dog. All right, and then walk the hands or feet and hands towards each other. Keep the knees bent over the thighs. Clasp opposite elbows, hanging forward fold. Maybe sway side to side. Stretch out any tension you find in the low back. Bring the hands to the outer thighs. Inhale halfway up. Exhale here. Inhale all the way up. Coming into your mountain pose, Tadasana. So the feet are parallel to each other and pressing evenly into the floor. Legs are engaged, spine is long, chest is open, shoulders relaxed away from the ears, chin is slightly tucked. Notice what it's like to stand in your presence, in your power. And maybe bring your mind back to your intention to be present and slow things down. And then if your eyes are closed, you can open them. And we'll come into goddess pose or Devyasana. So take the feet wider than hip width apart. And the feet are going to be pointed out at a 45-degree angle, 45-degree-ish. The knees are going to bend and come right over the ankles, okay? So there's a little bit of squat going on there. Draw the hip points towards each other. That's going to help you stay aligned. And the tailbone descends towards the floor. So bring the knees over the ankles. And then bring the hands in W arms. And then standing up, extending the arms and legs, 5-pointed star. We'll flow back and forth between Devyasana, goddess, and 5-pointed star, slowly and evenly, with presence and grace. This is a very grounding pose, a very powerful pose. Notice how much control it takes to come down and up. Developing control in goddess pose allows us to have more control in our daily lives. Control over our own space. Really taking up our space here. All right, and then the next time you come down, turn the palms, stay down in goddess, turn the palms inward, containing our energy. And then turn the palms outward. And then stand up. And walk the feet in. Come back to mountain. And feel the effects of that flow. And bring the feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. We're going to come down to the floor in catcher's pose. So bend the knees, bring the forearms to the thighs, and hang out here. Goddess can be a little bit hard on the low back, so we're just going to give it a chance to release. And let's take a twist. Take the right arm and extend it out to the right, following it with the chest. Inhale, stretching. Exhale, coming in. Inhale. Exhale, twisting to the left. Inhale, stretch through the arm. Exhale, twist back. Just one more time. Inhale, twisting to the right. Reverse side. And exhale in. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the second side. Inhale, exhale, twist down. And now take one hand and one knee and the other hand and the other knee onto the floor. And get your blanket. For some final sitting poses. I can remember what I had planned. Stretch both legs out in front of you. And then bend the right knee, bring the right foot on the inside of the left leg. Turn the torso so that the chest is in line with the left leg. Keep the left leg open or engaged and strong. I don't know if you can see my feet, but my toes are pointed towards the ceiling. That's not collapsing the leg out. I'm really keeping it active. Pressing down into the floor with my heel. And since my knees tend to collapse into the floor, I'm also dragging that heel back towards my hips. So turning the torso in line with that leg, lengthen the spine long, and from the hip crease, bend forward. Just a little bit without rounding, keeping the spine long and open. Chest remains open. Arms are relaxed, not stretching forward, but relaxed. Breathe. And draw the chin in. Tuck the chin a little bit. There's a tendency to, once again, lead with the chin. So this is Janu Shirshasana, head of the knee pose. Then inhale, walk the hands back up. And extend the right leg, bend the left leg, bring it to the inside of the thigh. Once again, keeping the extended leg active, pressing the heel down into the floor and drawing it back towards you. Extend the spine and twist a little bit so that your chest is in line with the leg. Hands can be on either side of that leg, extending the spine long, chucking the chin, and bending forward from the hip crease without rounding the spine. As you bend forward, you can walk the hands forward. And then on your next inhale, you can inhale and walk back up. And bend that knee, and you can take the legs out to the side. You can even take your strap if you have it handy. Take the strap around the balls of the feet. Your legs aren't going to be too wide out there or you'll get fatigued, but once again, press the heels into the floor and draw them back towards the body. Draw the pinky toe back towards you and press through the ball of the big toe. Shoulders are relaxed, elongating the spine. And maybe this is where you want to stay. You are the judge of where you want your body to be right now. How much do you want to take in? Inhale, exhale, release the strap. Bend both knees. Take them out wide. And we'll come into a little bit of a forward bend. We'll also do a forward, if this is not comfortable for you, we'll do a forward bend when we come onto the back as well. But if this works for you, you can bring your torso over the thighs. You can even bring your hands underneath the legs. Rounding the spine into a forward bend, relaxing into the pose. Like I said, some people this isn't comfortable for. Some people really hate this, some people really like it. If it's not working for you, don't sweat it. And then inhale back up. All right, now we're going to come down onto the back for one last forward bend, and then about a minute or two of Shavasana before we go into meditation. So you can lower yourself down on your forearms and then all the way down, and then bring the knees into the chest and hug your knees. The head stays relaxed. The head stays relaxed on the floor. We're not straining, not working. We're just drawing those knees in, relaxing. You can hold behind the knees. So this is child's pose on your back. It's also called Apanasana, or wind relieving pose. And then lower the feet to the floor, extend the legs. The hands are about 6 inches away from the hips. The shoulders are wide on the floor. If there's a strain on your low back, it's perfectly fine to bend the knees and allow the, put the feet on the floor, allow the knees to fall in towards each other. whatever works for your body. And just feel your body sinking into the support of the floor. No need to do anything more. Just be open to the experience that we've just had. And then invite movement back into the body by wiggling fingers and toes, gently moving the body, and then turning onto one side and gently pressing up. So like I said, we're going to do about 15 to 20 minutes of meditation now. So take a few minutes, pause the video. If you need to use the restroom, use the restroom. I'm going to put my socks back on and my sweater back on, like a reverse Mr. Rogers. Get my meditation chair. So for the meditation, I'll guide you through it and give it a little bit of guidance. You can meditate in whatever posture is comfortable for you. You can even lie on your back on the floor, as long as you think you are not going to fall asleep. You can sit in a chair, prop yourself up, either sitting or reclining on some pillows and blankets. I am going to sit in my favorite meditation chair. So you've paused the video, you're ready to meditate. So come back to your presence. In whatever position you find yourself, is there any final movements that you can make to make yourself just 5 or 10% more comfortable? During the meditation, it's best to not fidget, to stay still, but certainly if you are uncomfortable in any way, feel free to move to make yourself more comfortable. Be aware of your feet on the floor or the chair. Be aware of all the places of contact between you and the support beneath you. Bring your awareness to your breath. No need to change it, simply be aware of the breath as it comes in and out of your body. Notice where you feel the breath most in your body. Notice it at the nose, the throat, the chest, the abdomen. Where is it that you feel your breath most in the body? Notice the coolness of the air as it comes in to the nose, and the temperature as it leaves the body. Notice the full breath, the inhale, the crest of the inhale as it turns to the exhale, the fullness of the exhale, the pause before the next inhale. Be fully aware of this breath. And now this breath. Be aware of the fullness of each breath, noticing each and every part. Inhale, pause, exhale, pause. Noticing the sensations in the body throughout the breath. Breathing in and out quietly through the nose. Can you breathe with minimal effort? Without reaching or grasping, without straining or pushing. Simply allowing the breath to flow through you. Allowing the body to be breathed. If your mind starts to wander, bring it back to the sensations of the breath and the fullness, the experience of this breath. And then this breath. Notice the pause at the top of the inhale and the pause at the bottom of the exhale. In the breath, in the waves of breath, there is a still point. Can you find the still point? The still point allowing you to rest. Rest at ease and silence. If your mind starts to wander, bring it back to the breath. If you begin to worry or think or plan, bring your awareness back to the breath. hands in front of your heart. And if you wish to join me, we'll close the meditation and class with 3 Oms. Exhale. Inhale. I wish all of you deep peace in this troubling time. Om Shanti means peace. Om Shanti.